Alright. So yeah, hi guys. The update for today is that I gave a mock IMS proctored 16 and I scored 81 in it. Disclaimer: not that it was I scored exceptionally well. It's just that the mock was very easy. And section scores are 31 in VRC, 33 or 34 in LRDI, and 18 in Quants. So yeah, all other sections were quite easy this time. I have not analyzed it properly, but while giving the test itself, I got to know that it was easy after the test. So yeah, let's start with VRC. In VRC, I did only 3 passages and I left the third one. The first passage I did 3 and I left one question. In the second passage I did also did 3, got 2 right and 1 wrong. And in the third passage I left it for no reason. I had not enough time, hence I left it. And in the fourth passage I attempted only 2 questions and got 2 right. And in VA part I got both of the para completion right and both of para jumble right, and one odd one out right and one odd one out wrong. So para jumble right is a surprise for me because this time it was easy to also. So I don't usually just leave para jumble out by chance if it's easy, just like that this time. So yeah, and one more thing is that in this was the first time where I read the passage and I left the questions in RC, and it helped a long time, like very much. Like see, in the first passage I left one question, and it was very confusing. If I did that, would have wasted 3 minutes, and I was not certain of the answer. Also, I could have just marked it randomly itself. So that 3 minutes helped me to solve one more passage easily. I didn't hurry this time to read a passage. None of the passage I read hurriedly. I was giving ample amount of time for that, and only at clicking the attempting the question which I am certain of. So it also compounds with time. If you save time in first passage, in second passage and third passage, you can solve the fourth passage also, or while solving the third passage you got enough time so you don't panic or hurry to mark the wrong answer. So I will make a dedicated video on this, how it helps and how to implement that, maybe on this Sunday or next Sunday, let's see. And in LRDI, yeah, I went to the first set. I thought it was tricky because I am not good with data or data interpretation sets. So I went to the fourth set, last set of the games and tournament, of football tournament. I got all of that correct because I am familiar with that set. I have solved those set earlier, so I was familiar and I solved that quite easy. I got all the 5 correct, and I went to the second or third set of the 100, 600, 500, 300 rupees. They bought items, and A, B, C, D, E, F, D, F, D, left, and E bought items. That set, I got 4 correct. One was again my mistake. And then I went to the second set. I thought, while seeing the data, I thought it was easy. After reading it, I was like, I can't do it. I wasted a lot of time in that also. So at the last 5 minutes, I went to the first set and I was able to solve 1 or 2 questions, got 1 right, 1 wrong. It was very easy. If I had done that first, I could have done the third and fourth set in the same time itself. And if I had skipped second, I thought I messed up in this section. Like, I could have scored much better. The first set was also very easy. If I had time, I could have solved it. My set selection was wrong. I wasted a lot of time in the second set. So yeah, I have to keep that in mind. And in QA this time, yeah, in QA I was like, I will not attempt any theta questions which are not of arithmetic. I will solve all the arithmetic questions first, and then I will look for some other questions. So there were 8 arithmetic questions. I solved all of them, got all of them correct, and it's a good thing. But this time the mock was easy, and the other questions were also easy. I should have attempted this, but the strategy works for me. Like, I got all the 8 correct, but after I had 10 minutes, so I went to some geometry and some algebra questions. I got 3 wrong from there. So yeah, that was that for quants. It was overall a very easy paper. CAT won't be this easy. And as soon as I gave the paper, I was like, yeah, it's very easy, it won't be. And one good thing is that I was not predetermined at only attempt dismiss questions. If like I usually get 60s, right? If I only attempted less, then I would have got 60s, but this 80s is like somewhat around 92 or to 93 percentile. I'm not sure, but around 90 is the same percent which I used to get for the 60s marks. So this is that. And if I had attempted less, I could have got less. If the 60s are somewhat 80 marks, I guess. No, so 60 marks are like 80 percentile, 80 to 85 percentile, I guess so. And yeah, and I perform well in when the mocks are difficult, and when I am not good at knowing the difficulty of the mock before the exam or initially. After the exam, I what interpret like it's easy or it was difficult, but before I can't. So if it's hard, I can. I guess I am better off than it's easy, and usually CAT won't be this easy. Sure, it won't be that difficult also, but not this easy. So yeah, it's a personal best, I guess. 81, yeah, it is. But the other personal best of my 75, it was on a difficult paper, not this easy paper. So yeah, you can interpret that. And that will be it for today. See you tomorrow. Off to analyze now. And that will be it for today. Maybe I will make a video on the VRC strategy, how to leave questions and how important it is, and how it will impact and the compounding effects of those. So yeah, that will be it for today. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.